What is up, everybody? It's your boy Fishhawk in the United States Hedgehog. As you can see, it's currently roughly 5:30 in the morning for me. I am up since around 4. And I decided, you know what, I'm just going to build my team. So, yeah, I'm going to definitely be yawning for sure in these videos. So, definitely be looking forward to that. But we are here for week 2 of APA Low T. We are going against Kairiaka and the Kairiaka Crooks. You guys, and if I butchered their name, I'm really sorry. But if you guys are excited for this team builder, leave a like, haven't already. Subscribe if you are new. Join the Fishhawk crew today because you'll be following the King of the Crew. We recently just hit over 1,600 views. Unless I already had talked about this again. But if not, I think we just hit over 1,600 or over 1,500, one of the two. So definitely big props to you guys for the big support there. But yeah, going into week 2, let's break down his team. If you guys didn't check out week 1, definitely go check it out because it was a bit of a kind of a close game at the end there. Excuse me. At the end there, and we could have really picked up some big W right there, but we could still, you know. But looking at Keck's team, he's got a very, very scary team. He's got Durant, Tyrantrum, Primate, Rotom with the regular forming. Licky Tom, Golbat, regular Ninetales. I don't know why I'm stuttering on these words. Absol Claydol, Azumarill, and Mega Abomasnow. Now, Azumarill is not allowed. Is not allowed huge power. Just want to make that state right now. In this low tier league, they do allow Diggersby, Superior, and Azumarill. Azumarill is banned from having huge power. Diggersby is banned from having huge power, and Superior is banned from having contrary. Just to make sure I let people know that, because I will also let that know in case anyone else does pick up the mods that we face. Excuse me again. So just to keep it a little note right there, so that way it's documented that these are the rules for these mods and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so looking at his team, I really don't think Obama Snow's not gonna come. I have way too many good answers to Obama Snow that I really don't think it's a smart bring versus me. Azu's kind of bad versus my team in a way because Azu can't really do much except if it's a belly drum set, which is the only set that realistically kind of works with Azu. And then Azu basically just rely on clicking Aqua Jet versus my team, which I don't really know if it's the right idea with it. So I don't really expect that to come. Claydol, I don't really think comes, but it could be something he has to think about because of the fact that he doesn't have that. That Ampharos basically gets the Volt Switch program for free, which is really good. But in that type of regards, Absol I think could potentially show up. Absol's a little annoying versus our team, but again, I don't really think there when there's a when there's a Medicham and a Aromatisse. You know, there's just so much of my team that's really good against it. So I don't know, but it could be something in case he really just needs that speed. Ninetales. Ninetales. I don't remember if Ninetales is allowed to run drought or not. I think it's banned from using drought. So if it is, Ninetales is not as scary, but Ninetales could still be a massive problem versus us because of Power Herb Solar Beam. Because he only really needs the solar beam for what's our water type? Actually, he doesn't really need the solar beam. Could run like a Will-O-Wisp kind of hex fire move, and then maybe Morning Sun, something like that, or maybe Nasty Plot. Excuse me, that type of set. Versus sorry, I'm just trying to get something cleared, but yeah, I don't know. But for the 6 I expect him to bring, I think 100% he's going to be bringing that Durant and that Tyrantrum. Those two just demolish my team. For what they're gonna be, it's gonna be very interesting. Durant, I could see either being choice banded, maybe being focus sash with home claws, just try to get the boost to be faster than everything on this team. I either see banded or scarfed Tyrantrum 150%. More likely probably scarf because scarf is more important versus my team. I feel like. Unless you think he can get away with going for a Dragon Dance and then going for a Dragon Dance set, but I don't know. Excuse me. Primate, I could see definitely being a choice band set, maybe a choice scarf set. Not too guaranteed positive on that, but Primate's really good. Hits my team very hard offensively. Yeah, very kind of limited switch into Primate for its coverage. Rotom, I think, is going to be kind of that annoying mon. I don't know if I see a trick Rotom, though. I could definitely see a relatively defensive Rotom. With like Will-O-Wisp support, Volt Switch, Shadow Ball, and then the last move kind of being up in the air. Licky Tongue I definitely expect to be a Wish support, so I can definitely see Protect Wish because of, high jump kick from Medichamp's a problem. Um, as for the last two moves, I can see something maybe like Body Slam, and then see something like maybe Thunderbolt or Ice Beam. Ice Beam just kind of like a good way to hit the uh, Ampharos, and Ice Beam to kind of hit the Drifblim, yeah. And Ice Beam's also a nice little neutral move on my Alone Doug trio versus Thunderbolt or something like that. So there's that. And I think Golbat's coming. Golbat has a little bit of a rough matchup versus me, but Golbat having things like Super Fang, Roost, Defog, and then maybe something like Brave Bird or something, I think is going to be really annoying versus our team because our team really does not want to be chipped down for how bulky it is and offense, kind of bulky offensive that it is. So it's definitely gonna be one of those matchups that's gonna be a little rough for us there. But I think we can get away with it. So that's the team I expect him to bring. Let's go ahead and bring another team we're bringing this week. We're bringing Ampharos because again, pretty much Ampharos is one of these mons I can count almost every single week. And that was kind of the theme with some of this team members. Is just team members that can definitely show up every single week and do the work that we needed to do. That's what Mega Ampharos does for us. Mega Ampharos is really good for the fact that one Mold Breaker is really good. I don't know if it's going to ignore Hustle boosted power. I don't know. I didn't actually look up the damage calculations and stuff like that for that. But if it does, it actually gives us our big answer to Durant, which is really important. We're running cut and guard 3 attacks. This thing is designed to hopefully either set up a cut and guard and go for the offense, or get a cut and guard, or just go straight out for some offensive moves. Dragon Pulse just because it's going to hit the Tyrantrum the hardest, and then our main stab and Thunderbolt and Volt Switch. Volt Switch just kind of there just to want to pivot, either for a slow pivot, or if it's against the Lickitung, a fast pivot, or something like that. So there's that. But yeah, I just felt like this was a really good mon to bring this week just because it's really batches up well. The only reason it would really be bad is if we just brought a fully Spadef Claydol, because fully Spadef Claydol can actually wall Ampharos but well enough, so that's really important. We're running max HP, 116 defense, 32 special defense, 44 speed, and 64 special attack with a bonus nature. We're running the 44 speed outspeed Lickitung, so if Lickitung, Licky, so we can Licky to the point where I can either 2 KO or knock it out with a Dragon Pulse or Thunderbolt, and that'd be really good to get rid of because Lickitung is definitely going to be his cleric for this matchup, being a Wish supporter with Protect. For the last two moves, like I said, I can potentially see normal stab or I can see like Ice Beam and then maybe another coverage move and just not run stab at all, which would be a little risky versus a team like mine that if you bring stab with, it obviously puts in work. Like stab rock is going to put in a lot of work. Stab fighting, stab bug and steel, they do their works versus us, which is very annoying. Making his debut this week is going to be Flare rocking that Choice Scarf set. We are running the Tib in nature. We are faster than every single thing on his team, and we also are faster than all of his Scarfers except for a Scarf Durant. But again, I feel like Banded Durant is a little bit more threatening versus my team and kind of revenges my team more better. Or again, like I said, a Focus Sash Durant potentially as well can also be deadly. But I do expect either most likely if he's going to bring dual Scarfers, I do expect Primeape and Tyrantrum more. We are running Eruption, Earthquake, Fire Blast, and Lava Plume. I know what you're thinking. I just talked about the threat that is Tyrantrum, but I have no way to stop Tyrantrum. So I think I'm going to change Lava Plume or Fire Blast. We are running Earth. So let's talk about the set for right now. We have Eruption, Earthquake, Fire Blast, Lava Plume, Fire Stab in this matchup. Pretty much does a lot of good against the team. We are running Earthquake. Earthquake is actually there to be able to handle Ninetales. I don't think it 2 KOs Ninetales. It might. I don't know. But we have that there to kind of handle Ninetales, as Ninetales is one of his best switch ins to this thing because of Flash Fire. And if we can catch the Ninetales off guard and weaken that thing down, it'd be really good. Then we're gonna have to kind of be careful playing around the shenanigans that is Ninetales and his team. So in that type of regard, but again, fire coverage was just really good. I wanted Eruption for sure on a Choice Scarf set, just because Eruption hits so dang hard on his team. Like Eruption can just do so much damage, which I think is really good. We're running 14 HP, max special attack, and like I said, the speed. We're running enough to outspeed the entirety of his team and outspeed two of his main Scarfers. so, which being Tyrantrum and Primate. So I definitely think Typhlosion can put in a lot of work this week. Coming back again after her relatively great performance last season and actually putting herself on the top 10 for the kill leaderboard. We have Dakota Kai, our meta champ here, was in Headbutt, Drain Punch, Baton Pass, Fire Punch, 72 HP, max attack, and 184 in speed. Now we are faster than every single thing on his team. Everything on his team. We are not faster, however, than Choice Scarf Durant, and we are not faster than Choice Scarf Primate. But again, if Primate is even Choice Scarf, there's not really anything Primate can do against me per se, so I'm pretty fine with that. And again, if Durant is Choice Scarfed, then Durant is a problem. If Durant is not Choice Scarfed, Durant is a massive threat versus us, which is going to be the one thing. Because again, with Durant being relatively choice scarfed or choice banded, it's going to be one of those Pokemon that we have to play mind games around, where he's going to click first impression, or he's going to click this and that. We were running we were running Baton Pass for momentum. We were running Fire Punch just to want to guarantee the knockout and hopefully catch a burn or something like that. I almost wanted to run High Junket, but knowing that his Lickitung is going to potentially come and bring Protect, I wanted something to just stop it. We was in Headbutts, and Headbutt hits a little more harder and what I needed for in this matchup, which is also another reason why we have it. And like I said, Drain Punch is there for not only recovering options, but it's more of a safer move to beat the Lickitung 1v1 with, and also be able to 2 KO Durant if necessary. But I also have Fire Punch there just to, if I really need to necessarily knock it out. So there is that. We're bringing back our wasted the muck here, but this time we're kind of bringing an offensive but defensive muck at the same time. We're bringing Curse, Knockoff, Ice Punch, and Poison Jab. 196 HP, 48 in attack, 160 defense, 96 spit def. We are actually 1 point slower than regular Lickitung, so if I'm going to run Curse, I'm basically going to be not caring about being faster than that. But a part of me is like, you know what? Do I want to be faster than Lickitung? Because Lickitung is most likely not going to have any speed invested on it. Because it'd be kind of weird to have speed invested on Lickitung. Licky, I don't know why I get those mixed up. But basically, with these 3 attacks, I hit everything on his team for super effective and neutral damage. Knockoff is going to do a really big damage of his team. Actually, do you want my acid armor? Actually, we're going to be acid armor. I think acid armor is actually better in this type of situation then. So then I will be faster than lick your tongue. Then there we go. There. So now that makes it a little more better. For sure. Now we are really a big, fat, annoying walnuts again. He's got super fang on some of his mons. Now we do have Poison Touch because Poison Touch is really annoying versus the majority of his team. Golbat kind of can maybe 1v1 us in some scenarios, but again, it's going to come down to how Golbat's played. But other than that, if we can get rid of each Violet, it's not that much of a problem versus us. And I really think Mox really here is just to hopefully take hits and just annoy his team. We're bringing Perfume again this week, our Aromatisse with Trick Room, Nasty Plot, Moonblast, and Wish. The design of this set with the Babiri Bears to take one Iron Head, whether it's Choice Band or not, regardless, I do live a hit. Hopefully, get that Trick Room up, get the Nasty Plot up, and then just start spamming Moonblast. Because then he has to literally pick a sack to me. And you want to know how powerful Aromatisse is for this matchup? Like, here's what I'm talking about here, guys. Max special attack. We'll just say mild for now. Max special attack +2 does 97 to 103 to a Durant. So basically, if I get Trick Room up, I get my Nasty Plot off, he tries to Babiri Berry me, legitimately knock that thing out with a Moonblast. Or if he wants to even try to knock me out with a First Impression, which I'm pretty sure First Impression... I'm pretty sure Fairy Resist Bug, but yeah, even if like he doesn't kill, like he puts me in range with Iron Head, right? Let's say just say that. Let me look here at a Berry, and then we have like the 148 and 108. 148. 108. He does 75 to 88 to me maximum if he's jolly and all that stuff. Obviously, if he's adamant, it's probably actually if he's adamant, is that a chance to kill me? Adamant, no, he doesn't kill me. So basically, he would either have to pick 1 or 2 sacks to me after I get my Moonblast off. And even if I don't Moonblast, I'm pretty sure I 2 KO here. Yeah, I basically 2 KO if I don't lose. So it's kind of gonna be up to him whether or not he thinks Durant's more savable. And then like if I need to and Durant's already weakened and I trigger him up, I can just go for the KO with Moonblast if necessary. But we're gonna run 48 in HP, max 104, 1408 in defense because it seems a little more physical than I want. So we're running more of a kind of physically offensive Aromatisse, and we're running max special attack with the Miles Nature, like I said. And also making his debut this week is going to be Drifblim here, Airhead with the Charity Berry, Strix Staff Willow as Hex some substitute. This is kind of a very annoying defensive set here with Drifblim. We are running 0 speed with the Unburden because with that 0 speed we were faster than everything on this team. So if anything's choice Scarf, I'd like to confirm it's Scarf. We are running the Charity Barrier for 2 reasons. One, it's there a good answer for Tyrantrum if Tyrantrum tries to come in on me. Two, it's another good answer for Durant potentially if I can go for the burn. So basically the idea is to not exactly get burned or anything like that or get my berry popped early. The idea is to hopefully get a substitute up, which is going to be very important, and then going for things like Will-O-Wisp and Hex. And then, even though, yes, Will-O-Wisp is really weird to have on something like Strength Stab, still getting that recovery is very, very important because then we keep this thing relatively healthy. And the more and more this man switches out his mons, the more and more recovery we're getting. We are in the Will-O-Wisp Hex set because Hex is just a really good move in this game, just because again of constantly burning, poisoning, everything like that. Like there's just so many good options to do here. And I honestly think Drifblim could put in a lot of work. We're running max defense with a bold nature, 136 in HP, 16 special attack, and 104 in spit def. I don't think we really need a ton of spit def investment, but to be able to take some hits from Rotom would be really, really nice. Even if we're faster, we'll be able to 2 KO that thing. And just be able to do some damage is really important as well. But yeah, that's going to be the team, guys. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. This is going to be a bit of a tough matchup, so I'm a little uncertain if we can win this game, but we're going to definitely try our best and do whatever we can. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Join the First Soccer Crew today, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.